Good morning, Sekis. This is a video basics about the MoMo. So you log into your dashboard.roundtableindia.org. Everyone will be getting their credentials for login. Once you log in, you'll find a page where you have the previous year's minutes and create new minutes. And I have started creating my minutes, so it is here as in preparation. So I go to edit. If you're doing a new one, select the create new minutes tab. You will get something similar. You need to validate your attendance and the next page will be this page. So you enter the meeting date and time, venue, meeting hosted by, if it's hosted by your table or if it's a social, it's hosted by a tabler and a circular. If it's a social meet, click social meet. If it's a joint meet with another table, click joint meet. Save and proceed. This is an autofill, meeting call to order, welcome address. Aims and objects, fill in who has read it. Sergeant at arms, whoever is appointed in the meeting, fill it up their name, save and proceed. So this is the attendance page. You will be marking present, absent, present but late, which means that if a tabler attends a meeting late, whichever is your table rules, how much later if he comes, you are going to mark it as present but late. Apologies of absence. If somebody sends an email or a message stating that he's not able to attend the meeting, as a courtesy, you can give him apologies of absence. It will still be marked as absent. There won't be counted as present. It is an apologies of absence. LOA is leave of absence, which is given for a maximum of 6 months under circumstances such as medical or the tabler needs to go to another city for a long duration of time. But eventually, he's going to come back. So it is for a maximum of 6 months and the reasons need to be valid. LOAT is leave of absence by table, which basically means that the tabler is in a position where he cannot communicate or he cannot send his LOA. The table takes a call and gives LOAT. It works same as LOA, but the tabler is unavailable to communicate. And the other section is the other credits. Other credits is if a tabler attends another business meet of another table or a social meet of another table and it's recorded here, you give credits by clicking like 1. So you keep clicking every meeting. So if a tabler has attended say 3 meetings of other tables, then it becomes 3 like the one over here. Table credits is the table's rules. If you have rules such as the tabler attends projects, you give table credits. Or if a tabler is working on something for the table and he spares time and he takes time and does that on a meeting or something, then you give table credits over there. The next is the corrections page. If you have any corrections for the previous minutes, fill the minutes number proposed by, seconded by, corrections proposed by, seconded by, and what is the corrections. Click that one. This is the confirmation of the previous minutes. You need a proposer and a seconder for the same. It has to be, the proposer and seconder has to be somebody who was present in the previous minutes. Matnans is matters arising not covered anywhere else. Basically, this is something which is not there in your agenda. You want to cover it in the meeting. You bring it to the floor here. If it has anything to do with AEX or NEX, it has to be covered in this section. If it is internal to the table, it has to be covered in this section. And tablers at other meetings, when you give credits, please note down which meeting and which table he attended. Tablers at projects, note it down over here, the tabler who attended which project of your table or other tables. Save and proceed. This is the greetings which appears automatically. You want to add greetings of somebody, you can click the add greetings and do it, or if the greetings is wrong, you can click this and delete it. Save and proceed. This is the new member kit. If you are having a new member getting inducted, you go to there is a separate tab in the dashboard where you fill in a new member kit, then this section becomes active. So once the tabler is inducted, so you fill in the details of the tabler in the new member kit. Here it will appear one new member kit pending and the status, and the same can be collected from the Secretariat. Save and proceed. So this is the convener reports. So the section that you're seeing is a report. So you enter the fellowship event name and the date. If it's a table fellowship or an area fellowship or an inter-area fellowship, which is among two areas, or a national or an international. Sometimes even if you're having a fellowship with the area dignitaries in the presence, it can be shown here. Number of tablers present and the report done. If you're having a discussion about a future fellowship in this section, you can click the plus and add discussions and plans. So for every fellowship, you make it as one individual report, add one more report. So don't fill in all the fellowships in one section. This is the projects, same way, fill it up. If there is another project, click add one more project. If there is a discussion about a project, add discussion plans. Same applies to community service, extension rules, publicity, everything. If you have other conveners, which is not covered over here, something like a sports convener or a CSR convener, you click the other conveners tab and you enter those details over here. Same setup, add one more report, add discussion, add image. Save and proceed. You'll go to the treasurer's page where you fill in your admin account balance, project account balance, cash in hand, and the treasurer report over here. So if you have more than one account, add up the balances and put it in one tab. And special characters are not accepted in the accounts. Save and proceed. Secretary's report, secretary writes down his report. Chairman's report, the same. Any other matters? Any other matters is pretty similar to MATNAN. So any other matters which was not covered in the meeting, you need to bring it forward over here, or this is the place where the tablers have the opportunity to have a discussion on something that they want to bring it forward to the headboard. So that is covered over here. Same, each discussion or each report of any other matters will be covered over here. Usually as a best practice, we cover in our table the recognitions and the awards that are received in the year in any other matters. And that's it. Save and proceed. Oops. Sorry. Sergeant report. How much the sergeant collected, what was the sergeant's agenda that day. Vote of thanks. Next meeting date, next meeting venue. Click save, it comes as the meeting saved successfully. You want to double check once, go to the preview page, see if all the details entered are right, and click validate and submit. Or if you want to go back and edit, you can edit. Or you want to edit at a later time, just click back. It will come here as in preparation, where you can go back to the edit page and edit. So that's it, guys. Hope it was clear. Any queries you can ask on the group. I'll be more than happy to answer. Thank you.